taken by a saltwater crocodile. I can't think of anything worse a way to go. But hey ho. So look at the map in green. Those are all the places where they live, and the orange bits are where they are extinct, and the light green, I think, is where they could be, so to speak. So yeah, it's Aussie, Papua New Guinea, Singapore, Indonesia, all them sort of places. And yeah, so if you're into water sports, just be a little bit careful, or very careful. So we've got a map here, Darwin area, Northern Territory, and you can see the little black crosses there. They're the fatalities they've had over the years. There's one in Mary River there. Is that the Adelaide River? Darwin Harbour's had 1, 2, 3, 4. Finnis River has had one. Bearing in mind these are quite some distance away, but they didn't inhabit the entire area. Eat each other. Fishermen, be very careful if you're going fishing. Very careful indeed. Reynolds River, and there's a whole host of non-fatal ones as well. So think of the stories those people have to say about what happened to them and the reasons why they survived. That would be quite incredible, I think, really. The problem crocodiles are also identified on here. Personally, I would categorise them as all problems, really, all problem crocodiles. Ones which have been a nuisance for whatever reason, to maybe people's livelihood, working, using recreational sports and things like that. So on the other map here, we've got another part of the Northern Territory. You can see how vast and such a large area it really is. And again, you can see the Daly River has had some issues there. Looks like 2 or 3 people may have even been taken there. We know about Darwin Harbour, and just sort of north east of Darwin, Opeli, I can't even pronounce it. These are all Aboriginal names. Bearing in mind this indigenous area, those little dots, lines there. And so it's likely those guys are being sort of, have been taken over the years. I think this is a recording of like the past 50 years. So this is not like yesterday or anything like that. This has been built. This is historic in the Northern Territory. So yeah, it's you do have to be very careful when you're in the bush. Don't get too close to the water's edge. They are the ultimate predator. If they get hold of you, you really are in dire straits. It is as simple as that. So the only answer to that is don't let them get hold of you. Otherwise, it's good night, Irene. Yeah, they live for like 90 years. It's they frequent beaches, so don't go swimming. There's plenty of signs up over there in Australia when I was there. So just heed the signs and just be super careful. And don't go wandering off into the bush and get lost and end up down some little muddy creek where they live. They are also lovely animals as well in a kind of way. They're sort of keep you on your toes and to be weirdly admired.